All right, everyone. We have Ranger Ratman Dan. Tell us what building we're at.
So this here is our CCC camp building, and it was, in the time period, it was a shop or workshop that the Seas boys had. It's our only surviving camp building because, as you can tell, with just the tar paper and furring strips, these were portable buildings. They were not meant to last. And so all the barracks and everything were made like this, and then they were quickly either disassembled, shipped by train to another site, or eventually just taken apart and destroyed. So this actually surviving is great. It's an awesome thing. That the only reason it's here is because it was preserved off-site for years at a Methodist church, and then in 2004 came back to the park here, so we're very thankful for. So what we're doing today is we're reinterpreting this as our barracks building.
Well, can we go in?
Yes.
All right, we're inside, and can you tell me about this barracks room?
Yes, so what we're doing here is we're simulating a portion of what the barracks would have looked like. So there would have been 4 large barracks here at the camp that would have about 120 to 130 feet long, and it had about 50 men because you have 200 boys. They are called boys in the interior. So there's about 200 boys that are in each camp. And so they would have their bunks. Of course, we would have a middle row. There'd be bunks on each side, but this is a smaller building. But what you see today is we've got this nice and full of several bunks, and what you'll see is an actual one real metal folding cot from the period, and then the rest are the standard wooden canvas cots that the boys were using when they came out of the tent camps and brought them into the barracks, and then they slowly, as they acquired new metal folding cots, they started to replace. But it was a cot of some sort with a mattress, and they were issued 2 wool blankets with their sheets and the comforter. This is a great find. They've started reproducing recently, the actual CCC comforter, and the reason this comes out is the shortage of wool, so it's an all cotton product that's made. It's a really cool thing to have. But otherwise, so when the boys actually get to the barracks, they get issued a foot locker, and depending, it's because in the Siege you'll see a lot of mix of military and civilian stuff, civilian contract. So with the foot lockers, that's why you're going to see like these first 2 are a military style, and then a few of the other ones here are a civilian trunk.
Now, when you say boys, can you tell, my viewers may not know the Conservation Corps, what are their ages?
So the boys are 18 to 25, and they're allowed to enroll for 6 months. And at the end of that, you can re-enroll, kind of like a re-enlistment, up to 2 years. And while they're here, they have advancement opportunity. So if you want to become more than that, you can become an assistant leader, you can become a leader. So you'll see them wearing those stripes that look military in a way. But with that, you can actually take those jobs if you want to move up, and you could be like a barracks leader, or you could be a cook working over the mess hall and the blacksmith shop, things like that. So you could actually earn badges and move up.
All right. Well, it does look like a military camp. Thank you. And how do they keep this room warm?
So you see here, they always had a nice good wood stove or coal burning stove. And what they would have is normally, this pipe would actually maybe go down horizontally for a way before it goes out, just to give more ways to radiate heat in the building.
All right. Well, thank you, Dan, the Rat Man. You have your own famous YouTube and Facebook videos yourself, and thank you for your time.
Thank you.